Pass 3 opens in a little over a day, which means war is on the horizon. Are you prepared for battle? Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Phoenix, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips that can help make your next war as successful as possible. So let's get started. Tip number 1, guys, understand what troop you want to bring to the battle. For me, that's mages. I've got a level 60 Lilia, a level 60 Velen. I want to make sure that I'm maximizing the potential of those units. So we want to make sure that we overtrain the amount of troop type that we are going to bring and primarily use in the battlefield. So for me, that's mages. I have over 300,000 mages so that I can keep refreshing that army and keep bringing it out without having to worry about my hospital bills, without having to worry about healing them, using resources. I can utilize that daily healing and make sure that we can continue fighting. And I know that can be a challenge, but the goal is if you get those troop speed ups, use them on 1, maybe 2 primary units so that you can focus fire and be overly successful at one type of unit. And we also want to make sure that we are maximizing the leveling of those heroes. So I've got my Lilia, she's at 60. I've got Velen, he's at 60. I'm going to be working on those mage units and getting them to the strongest possible place before the battle starts so that I can continue to bring in those waves. And again, focus on 1 or 2, overtrain those troops, make that your priority. In research, make sure that you're doing them first, and that's going to make you more successful on the battlefield. Tip number 2 for you is have as many unit medical supplies as possible before you step on the battlefield. These are great, guys. They give you the ability to heal your troops in your hospital for free. Well, for free once you actually collect them. So how do we collect these unit medical supplies? Well, the easiest way to get them is by merit farming. Working with other alliances, friendly alliances, and doing simulated battles or doing one-on-one duels can help you get merits. When you start winning those battles, you start getting merits, and you go into your alliance, go into your store. We're going to come down here, and this is where we can spend our merits. And you can see I've got a lot of merits. I'm able to buy some keys. That's great. But what you primarily want to focus on is these unit medical supplies. See, this one was 40% off. They also will come into the weekly supply. You can see that I've already bought them. This one is great. Okay, we're going to be able to get a lot of troops. And when you use them, maximize the value. Okay, don't use a 20,000 unit medical supply when you only have 5,000 troops. It is not going to help you. It's imperative that you have those. It's going to allow you to step on the battlefield for a lot longer. Tip number 3 is never go into battle alone. It's very important that even if you're farming gatherers or you are trying to pick off small armies with your cavalry, that you never go into battle by yourself. Going into battle by yourself can easily result in you getting picked off by one enemy's 3 marches that are just either equal or a little bit stronger than you, and can cause you to not be able to fight in the big fight or war that's going to happen. All your troops can end up in the hospital, your main march can be useless, and that can be the difference between your alliance being successful in war or losing in war. So make sure that when you go in, there's at least a group of you, you're following your alliance's plan, and that you are staying upright and able to fight when it matters the most. Tip number 4, make sure that your builders and engineers are leveled up as much as possible and have them ready for when that pass 3 opens. It is really imperative that you have a full group of builders ready to go as soon as that pass is rallied, open, and ready to go. The first thing that you're going to do is put down that allowance tower so that you can build into the new pass and make your move towards the center. And having your builders ready and max can really help maximize that time that you move in and can get prepared for war. So make sure that you aren't just focusing on your attack, but that you're also focusing on your engineering, making sure that you can be the best teammate possible for your alliance. Tip number 5, understand your role in battle. This can be very important, guys. Understanding how you fit into the battle can make or break how that battle goes. For example, if you're an infantry unit and you're in the front of the battle, your job is to stay alive and keep all the cavalry, keep the other infantry from attacking your ranged DPS units behind you. Yes, you might not do as much damage, you're still going to get those merits, you're still going to be able to contribute, but the whole goal and purpose for you as an infantry is to stay alive, be in the front line, and protect those damage dealers. On the flip side, if you're a mage or a marksman, you want to make sure that you are standing all the way in the back and that you are picking off as much damage units as you can. Focus your fire. Remember, marksmen target mages. Mages target infantry. Infantry try to burn the cavalry. They're going to do that extra damage. Making sure that we are utilizing our damage production can be very, very important. See, mages here, we're going to be targeting our infantry, we're going to target our cavalry, and so on. And making sure that you are focusing fire can make a big difference. Now, don't just waste time and sit there trying to pick out the right unit and looking and not doing any damage. Make sure that you're always attacking. The other big thing you can do is when you start turning red, that means that someone is attacking you. Make sure that when that's happening, hey, take a step back if you're a damage dealer. Get yourself on target. Maybe you drag that unit that's targeting you into your infantry line and they can get smoked a lot easier. By backing up away, you're resetting that damage. You're giving yourself a chance to step back, get untargeted, then step right back in, save a ton of units, and get right back at it. Another big thing that you can do to maximize your potential when it comes to battle is to make sure that you are out there and attacking for as long as possible. Every single hero has stamina, and that stamina is down here. See, I've got 100 out of 100 here. As you come out for battle, that stamina is going to decrease. So if you're constantly jumping out and then jumping back in after one single attack, but you still have 3/4 of your troops left, that can damage your potential in war. The longer you stay out, the more you're utilizing that stamina, making it a better battle for you. So make sure you understand your role, make sure you're trying to back up when you're taking damage, make sure you're utilizing that stamina and understanding how you fit in when it comes to that war. Thanks guys for watching. If you learned anything or found this video helpful, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.